Hello, welcome. In today's video, I am going to super clearly and objectively show you what the best rockets are in the current meta, how to farm them, and how to be ready for the new ranked mode dropping next update. So let's start. First, we need to talk about the different types of rockets. This is very important. There are mainly three types. Movement rockets. These are mostly for defending. They have really high movement speed, can dash far, and have decent reach. Their weakness is below average spiking potential. Spiking rockets. These are mostly used in 2 versus 2 because of their insane spiking potential. They have fast projectiles and big power, but they usually lack movement and reach. Basically the opposite of movement rockets. Hybrid rockets. A mix of the two. They can dash, spike, and move decently, but here is the thing. Being average at everything is actually worse than being great at one thing. I will explain this in a second. If you are enjoying the video, don't forget to like and sub so we can hit 3,000 by the end of the year. Thanks. Alright, now that you know the rocket types, let's talk about which ones are actually worth farming. Movement rockets. My top picks. Shadow 1. Great dash, strong movement speed, and decent jump power. Arcane Edge. Solid overall stats except for power, which is pretty bad. Plasma Flex. Works if you are broke but super weak at level 1. You must upgrade it or it is useless. Saber Spin. Annoying to level up, but gives you really good dash and decent overall stats. If you like fast-paced gameplay where you outplay your opponent, these are your go-tos. Personally, if I had to pick one to farm right now, I would go with Shadow 1 at max level. It is not too hard to get, but the event ends soon, so be quick. If you use it, pair it with Captain Salute to counter the extra spiking potential, or, of course, any mythical ability. Now let's move into the spiking rockets. Danger String. Extremely high power and the other stats are not bad at all. Fire Spin. Another great legendary rocket with huge power. Imagine it as a danger string on steroids. Infurnish Smash. A mythical rocket with insane spiking potential and very solid performance. But as I said, mythicals are basically impossible for an average player to get. And now, the hybrids. Let's be honest, these are pay to win. Divine Spin Dragons, Breath, and Soul Smash. These rockets are completely broken. They give insane value, but they are not free to play. You will not be getting them anytime soon. And even if you do, you need 6 or 7 copies to max them out. If you have them, abuse them while you can because they need a nerf. Hopefully this game stops releasing broken rockets for money just to earn. And that's all for this video.